Hello everybody. In this lecture I'll be telling you about journal entry. How to form journal entry. In my previous videos I have explained you about the classification of accounts, how to classify the accounts under the traditional heads and the modern approach. And I have also explained about the rules of debit and credit that are to be used to form the journal entry. In this lecture we'll do some journal entry so that you can have an idea, fair idea how journal entry is developed. Now let us take an example of a transaction as business commenced with cash rupees 5 lakh. Okay, so in this transaction first we will classify the accounts. What are the two accounts that are involved in this transactions? First one is cash, that is of rupees 5 lakh, and capital, which is also, if I am starting some business then obviously it will be my capital. Okay, capital rupees 5 lakh. Now cash is asset and it is increasing, and capital is obviously under the head capital and it is also increasing. So as per the rule we know increase in asset has to be debited and increase in capital is to be credited. So we will write the entry as cash account debit to capital account, and we'll write the amount. This has to be done in columns. Account, and with a narration brief about the transaction, as in being business started with capital of rupees 5 lakh. Okay, now if we take the second transaction, purchase goods worth rupees 20,000. If nothing is mentioned then we will be considering it that the transaction has been done in cash. Otherwise it would have been in credit, the name has to be mentioned. So in this transaction also first step we will be classifying the accounts that are involved. First one is purchase account and cash account. Okay, both the accounts are real account, right? So according to real accounts the rule will be debit what comes in and credit what goes out. Okay, so purchase goods, this is comes in, this is coming in, and cash, since we have paid the purchase in cash, means it is going out of the business, so it will be goes out. So what will be the rule? Purchase debit what comes in and credit what goes out. So purchase account is to be debited and cash account is to be credited. Fine. If we consider it with this is according to the traditional approach. Rule for traditional approach. If we consider the modern approach, then purchase account is your asset because it is stock, and cash is also your asset. Purchase is increasing and cash, this asset, is decreasing since we have paid. So there will be a decrease in the cash balance. Okay, so increasing asset will be debited and decrease in asset will be credited. This will be according to the modern approach. I just meant to say that whatever the rules of debit and credit you apply, whatever the approach you apply, be it traditional approach, be it modern approach, the entry will remain the same. So according to this, now my entry will be purchase account debit to cash account, and I'll write the amount as 20,000 debit side and 20,000 in the column of credit, right? And a narration being goods purchased, or you can write stock purchased or simply purchased worth rupees 20,000 in cash, right? Now let us take another example. Paid salary of rupees 3,000 in cash. So two accounts involved, salary and cash. Salary is expense, or you can say nominal account. Cash is asset or real account. Expenses and losses are always has to be debited, and cash is going out or decreasing, goes out or decreasing, therefore credited. So I'll write the transaction as, or entry as, salary account debit to cash account. Now I'll write the amount as 3,000 and 3,000. I'll write the narration as being salary of rupees 3,000 paid in cash. Okay, this is how you need to form the journal entry. So in brief, I'll repeat the process. That first you need to identify the accounts that are involved in the process. Then you need to apply the rules of debit and credit and then form the journal entry and write down the narration below it. Narration is very important as it shows the tell you about in brief about the transaction, actually what the transaction was. Okay, so writing the narration is very important for every journal entry. Hope you have understood the concept. If any doubt, you can leave your questions in the comment sections. I'll get back to you. Hope you like the video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you. Stay safe, stay healthy.